Would you like to start off the video, Gunnar? No? What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. We've got a special intro today. We've got both pups. We've got a very happy and rambunctious and ready to go Gunnar, and then we've got a horse that doesn't want to get out of bed. You gotta get out of bed. Come on, wake up. Come on. Come on. Oh, there you go. All right, stretch it off, stretch it off. Here you go. Enjoy your new chicken, turkey, whatever this thing is, rooster. Oh, and we go back to bed. So we've got a few things planned today. First of which, we've got two extremely special guests that are gonna be on the channel. Well, one I know for sure. I think he's got the other one with him. I'm not sure. We're gonna find that out in a second. We're heading over to the warehouse right now. All right, let's go see if our special guests are, well, I know our special guests are here because I called, or they called me. I'm a little bit late. Dave! Oh, we got a 6 feet.
I thought I'm trying
air gauntlet. What is that?
That's the Japanese thing. My speaker in the house.
Oh, okay.
She said, which Japanese, you know, touch elbows.
Oh.
Which you wouldn't know this because you're probably not a black belt in the karate.
Or Japanese.
So what we do in the karate, if you have the chance, you can grab the head in one hand.
All right.
And then John Bones Jones him with the other.
Okay.
So when you know, when my speaker of the house tells me how to say hello, makes me think of that.
I was really hoping we were going to get to see Woody.
Well, see, so what happened was my good buddy Woody came. You know, we met. Whoa, dog! Whoa! Whoa!
No. Sorry, too close. Too close. You gonna take me out? Zombie style?
I've been packing veterans all morning. So he came, you know, we made a lot of sculptures. We made these 6 little cool sculpture things. Well, then this plague hit.
All right.
And my wife, she's in Cambodia.
Yeah, great timing for that.
You know, I was starting to get worried that like the airport's gonna start shutting down.
You sent him home? Well, geez, I thought like the channel's gonna not only see you, which they haven't seen in a very long time, but the channel's gonna get to see Woody, Woody's like finding a Charizard on Pokemon. You know, like, yeah, something like that. Like, you don't see him very often. And I like, by the way, the sculptures you were talking about, how you've dumped it in my trash over here.
What makes you think I had anything to do with me?
Okay. Yeah, that's not Woody's art right there. Now, I'm sure everybody's wondering why we have a delivery of lumber here, and it's really very simple. I have a commercial address. I feel like I've taken a lot of deliveries from people here. If I charge delivery acceptance fees, I'd like almost pay the rent for this place for like a week.
Am I the only one you charge a fee to?
Oh yeah, Wes gets it for free. What's up with these ones? Why are these all shitty looking?
These are the ones where, you know, we sent them back last Tuesday.
Yeah, so this delivery came a week ago. I don't know, apparently they were supposed to call, nobody knew, so nobody was here. So then I had to go 2 hours back home to where it came from, reschedule for this week.
If you're gonna send me $6 grand of material from 2.5 hours away, text me, right? Before you just show up and be like, hey, on a rainy day.
Yeah, right? So Dave's original plan was he was gonna put a roof rack on this van, which I didn't think was the greatest of ideas, especially considering he thought he was gonna get this whole load on one roof rack full that just literally attaches to the little rain gutters on the side of the van. I know Dave is much smarter than me, but that's a lot of weight to be held up by them little rain gutters on that van. I mean, clearly you came to your senses.
I kind of grew up with the roof rack being a thing.
All right.
You know, ain't nobody got a van in Kentucky. I took my cooler out of in between the front seats.
Gotcha.
You know, and it just seems like, boy, that's the way to go all around. I mean,
it looks good. A little bungee, and you're good.
I bought a new one since you still haven't returned mine.
It might be like 3 trucks ago. I don't even know where those are. I think I sold those with whatever truck they were in. All this lumber, if you guys remember the project we were on, shoot, I think it was probably a couple months ago at this point where where we were setting all the steel for the patio cover, trellis, whatever you want to call it. All that steel is then gonna get clad in Accoya, which, fun fact, that's Accoya. Explain what Accoya is for the folks that don't know.
So I'm not exactly sure what it is. It sure does look like pine. What they pressurize it and treat it with something to keep it stable outdoors, much like pressure treated lumber. However, the big difference being is that something about their process makes it stainable so that you can get so that it looks like interior wood. But then the part that I don't get is like pressure treated lumber. Whenever you make a cut, you got to put the poison back on the edge.
Seal that edge back up.
So with this stuff, to get it stainable, to do what I consider its job, to look like to look like interior stainable wood, you have to plane off a 1/4 inch to get it to look like this. Which, well, didn't you just get rid of the poison?
Right. Well, hey, we're gonna find out.
I guess.
Hey man, you want a hand from 6 feet away?
I got 16 footers just for the plague.
All right, perfect. Dang, that is a good. Oh, whew, censor that, buddy. Censor. That's a good looking shirt, though. Oh, she's. Are you gonna do shirtless karate like that video somebody sent me on Instagram?
Dog, you know what was sad about that shirtless karate video? Because I totally knew which kata that was, and it was like. It was a reason, he obviously looked like he may have had a little too much meth, but,
right. Fair.
But it was like,
Fair.
yeah, I see what he's doing there, that's pretty good.
Hold on, we got to show it. Dang, man, that is a good looking new work for it shirt right there. Well, good news is we got Dave's van all loaded up with the Accoya. Hopefully, oh, dude, you're good. You got your flag. Totally legal. None of this is going to go flying off down the road. We got one strap on it and a bungee cord.
All that you need.
Well, Dave, it's been great seeing you, buddy. Let's,
Nancy Pelosi.
So up next on the agenda today is, well, we're getting rid of the plasma cutter. I'm over it. Can't do it anymore. I'm done. Screw it. Don't want to learn it. I'm just kidding. We've actually been getting pretty good with that thing. So Sergio, you guys remember Sergio? Me and him are both kind of partners in this whole setup right here. Sergio has a big project coming up that he needs it for. So obviously, like, coming back and forth between my shop doesn't really work. So we're actually going to go move this over to Sergio's shop for the time being while he uses it, and then once he's done, or if we have a project, it's just gonna go back and forth between our shops. And I don't think I realized just how much stuff needs to travel with the old plasma cutter here. The actual plasma cutter itself, all the control boxes, the computers, the computer screens. I don't think Wes is gonna want his toolbox to go, so Sergio's gonna have to get his own table over there. And I think I just broke my hand and dropped the compressor on it. Ow, and yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Uh-oh. Always bolt your handles on, guys. Always bolt your handles on. We might have just destroyed a really nice air compressor. Man, do I feel like an idiot for just doing that. I mean, this is literally the nicest compressor I've ever owned. It looks like it might have just bent right there and maybe torn where the threads are. I'm hoping it didn't crack this little bung or whatever this is sticking up here, because now we've just created a bomb. I think all we have to do is replace this little stem piece right here and we'll be okay. Obviously we got to replace the regulator and the little air filter for it, but everything else seems like it fared that drop pretty well. I've got the plasma separated from the actual CNC portion. Now we need to drain out all of this tasty water right there. And something tells me this is gonna make just as big of a mess as we just made by dropping that freaking air compressor. Water, go in bucket. Don't splash everywhere. All right, not so bad, not so bad. Hopefully the bucket's big enough. Pretty impressive how if you don't disturb all the sediment on the bottom right there, the water's actually surprisingly crystal clear. Look at that, Sergio's got his whole corner cleaned out now, ready to accept the plasma. Got brand new 220 hooked up over there, thanks to our buddy Macella Electric. Got him all dialed in. One of the projects Sergio's been working on is like what is it, a control box? What is it?
It's called PDU. It's a power distribution box, basically. To make it simpler for other installers is to have a main power coming in and distribute it to different small connectors and they can pull power from it. Instead of going directly to the battery and having a lot of wires going to it, this will save them a lot of space and work and all that.
Gotcha, so it's kind of like a distribution block, but it's a little more high end than that.
Correct.
So, well, these were the first types for the prototype basically right here.
So this is it. Before we bended it, and the first prototypes, we tried different gauges, and at the end we went with 18 gauge, which is not so heavy.
So here's the box all powder coated up thanks to our buddies over at Swift Powdercoat.
Oh, they really made a really good job here.
Yeah,
I love the end product.
The box all gets riveted together. These will all go into there. So basically these are for like emergency style vehicles where they're wiring up a bunch of lighting and a bunch of other accessory electronics. Then we got to make what, 48 more?
48 more. We have all the parts right here already.
Nice.
We're gonna send the prototype. This is the first prototype. We're gonna send it over. They're gonna review it, test it, and once they get approved, we're gonna have to go into production.
There you go. And hopefully, yep. So that means we got to get a compressor that works. All right, Sergio, we're doing some surgery. We got our head doctor Wes here. Looks like a lot of springs and crap that's about to fly out.
That's what I'm worried about.
just need to move.
All right. Do one of thems. We're good to go.
Yep.
And a new regulator. So hopefully we're done breaking stuff for today, but now we're gonna load all of Wes's lift kit parts over into my LLY, take it up to Swift powder coating. All this stuff's gonna be one coat. Well, he took all the stuff that we're gonna be doing accent pieces in black. We're also gonna be doing that Workfort grill that I made for Bryant. That's gonna be getting powder coated as well, and hopefully we can kind of, there's a few more things I wanna do to it, but we're gonna powder coat it first. So Wes's rock lights were on last night when he left, and I'm like, man, I don't know why Wes left. Yeah, it turned yours back on. So Wes's remote like barely works right next to his truck, right? So he's using Bryant's remote out there on Bryant's rock lights to turn them off, and they keep turning Wes's on way inside here from way out there, whereas Wes's remote barely works when he's like right next to it trying to get it to work. So that is the problem with going with like those Chinese remotes that are used for everything, is the fact that like I don't think there's too many different frequencies of them, so they all start to work on other people's stuff. Wes's parts are all loaded up. Let's get on the road. All right, start unloading. I'm gonna go check out this beautiful Western Star we got here. This rig's super clean. I always see somebody out here fully detailing this thing. I love the bumper setups on these trucks. It just makes them look super aggressive. Well, it looks like we tagged a little something right there, but other than that, they normally have a big low boy trailer that's hooked up to this thing too.
Only thing it needs is super singles on the roof.
And a Workfort decal. Oh, you are here, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up? Here you go, buddy. Which color are we going with?
I'm thinking this right here.
Dang, that'll look good.
That's what he's saying. I want to be able to wire.
You're gonna win at shows if you have that, guaranteed. We'll say we get best women.
The women's
Yeah, best women's own.
I'll just say that, you know, I'm a woman.
This is a plug going like
Right.
this.
So Wes has been going back and forth on colors as to what he wants, and he was kind of in like that world for a minute right there. A little darker, a little darker. All right, sorry.
It can skip out like that.
Something like,
More of like a graphite kind of color.
well, this one, maybe even like something like
I
that.
was thinking about going Evo gray, but now he's completely changed his mind. Decided he wants to go more.
Speedway.
That's kind of in the world. So now he wants to go with like a candy red, but with like a dark, deep candy red that has a little bit of flake in it, a little sparkle.
Ooh, that's Bengal silver base coat with candy red underneath.
I like this because that's like very similar to.
Brilliant silver base with a candy red.
I like that it's got like the flake in it, but it makes it almost look like black specks, kind of similar to the Ford, whatever their color red is called. Yeah, let's go take it out in the clouds to look
Get
at
away
it.
from this rapist next to us.
Well, you don't want to. You don't want to go on the truck.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna. We can walk all we want. I don't think we're gonna find any more sun.
I think it's right.
I mean, it's better. We got better lighting out here. I don't know, dude. I think that's the color. So Wes, like all of us, are always in a hurry. So hopefully they have this powder in stock. Otherwise, it's like a week's worth of wait, I think.
The Brilliant Silver is bright. It's good. And then it's a super durable base coat, and the Brilliant Silver is like super coarse. What are you trying to powder coat?
It's a bunch of suspension.
That exact suspension setup you guys just did. It's
Okay.
pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
all same components, everything.
No, that's definitely like Brilliant. If you could pick a base coat, I would always do Brilliant Silver because the profile is so aggressive. It feels like when you spray it and you don't put it in the oven long enough, it still feels like sand. So then when you spray the candy over the top, the candy has something to grab to, and then they bond together, and you have a lot better adhesion than like any other base coat. And then Brilliant Silver is actually super durable, so like your fade, like your color fade and stuff is a lot better.
Okay.
So, but the candy is what does fade. It's not the internal part. So
Do you have that?
Yeah, the most important question.
yeah, we have that in stock. Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
These are powder candy. So like we have Sparkle New Dormant Red. So that's like another one you might look at in there to see. And then Candy Red. Like here we got 50 pounds of it. So
That ought to be enough.
this is like your charcoals and all your different metallics. So your Brilliant Silver, Bengal Silver, Chrome Zone, Super Chrome, Anthracite, Argento, all that stuff.
Right on.
So,
I like that color. That
Okay.
Let's do it.
like a,
Hey, these are worth a lot of money right now.
the gloves? Oh,
Yeah, well, shoot, so's that, dude. We can sell all this right now.
That's all of us. Everyone
Yeah.
has their own respirator in the shop.
We'll make our money right now for the to cover the month. Yeah, we'll cover the overhead.
Like I just did these wheels for my buddy.
Yeah.
Freaking Methods with like the 60 black, the bronze center, and then the bolts that came with it are like the yellow zinc. So then we ordered the black zinc, but we can send stuff out, have them stripped, have a black zinc, and then that's actually like the way to go.
So why zinc plating black versus powder coat?
Because powder coating has like 5 thousandths of build, zinc plating is only like, it's not even 1,000th of build.
and zinc plating is way stronger than powder coat is. Like bolts that are yellow, that's yellow zinc. Bolts that are like look silver still, that's clear. It's clear zinc. Right. So you can do black, clear, and gold, or yellow zinc. You know. So like this is what like Fox shocks all went to. Like they're doing black zinc plated on their bodies.
He's here for the world famous Swift
turnaround,
3-hour turnaround time.
No, we have that with the zinc plating too when I drop it off.
Oh, do you? Oh, all right.
I do their sandblasting, so they do zinc plating for me. But that's what I would recommend, because then you can do like the nut and then all that stuff, and then they'll
bring the nuts and wash.
Yeah, and they do the threads also, so then all your threads are all corrosion resistant too. Because if not, you have threads that stick through.
So all this stuff's gonna be black. Obviously, this is for Brian's truck. Yeah, everything else.
I don't want this junk on my truck.
Oh, easy guy. Everything else is gonna be what color is it? I don't even know. Silver vein, red,
no,
deep, something.
Brilliant silver base coat with a candy red top.
There you go. That's gonna be a big change for your truck. Are you ready? Throw some color in your life?
Oh yeah, ready.
Bro, you got a brand new one in there. You use this one?
Dude, this is a little cream puff, dude. She's easier to see out of. I didn't realize when I bought my forklift.
That side shift get in the way?
No, like.
Which one do you want to do?
Both of them?
Like lay them out?
Yeah. The view right here, you can really see the forks on this one.
Right.
And you drive that one, you can't see the forks.
Oh, then I'll take the other one off your hands for $2,000.
Yeah, you got to add another 28, and then you're good. How we doing?
Is that the coronavirus sale?
It is.
All right.
It's a special deal.
I respect it.
Screwdriver set, $500.
No, close. I'll give you for $200.
Damn, that's not too bad. Maybe you can replace this. It's actually a snap-on part.
Yeah, what do you got?
From a snap-on compressor, the little tube that goes up to the pressure switch.
I've never seen that.
I'll show you. It's a OEM part, I promise you.
Listen, I think we're the only people to ever step off of a snap-on truck.
We still have our...
No, we got something for free.
Still have our dignity. Oh shit!
We got something for free.
Yo, dude.
Yeah.
We still got our dignity.
And we still got our dignity. Hold on. My sphincter still works. We're good, dude.
It's a good day.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm excited to see Wes's truck come together. It's going to be a completely different look. So we're going to wrap up this video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe button now that you're not missing out on any future content. Don't forget to give this video a like and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out workforapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to work for it. You guys are the best.
You got the keys?
For what?
So I can drive us home?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Roll the outro.
Damn.